Hey guys, welcome to another Gwent video. Today I'm playing on the open public test realm. So yeah, it's like 3 a.m. honestly I couldn't go to sleep once I woke up. I just wanted to continue playing this. I've already put like 5 hours into this and it's definitely amazing. I really like it. It's definitely balanced from what I've seen so far because of the rations. It's to make sure decks don't get too OP. At the same time, you know, it's good. It's good. The game is completely different. I have to say that it's not like your normal game of Gwent, but it does keep the aspects, and it's really good. So today I have a Greatswords deck, but it's not your typical Greatswords because Greatswords are not Greatswords anymore. They are indeed Axemen. So that's very interesting. And Darren is no longer Darren, but Darren is Dogger. But Dogger's not Darren. Alright, cool. We got that out of the way. Okay, well first Herald. He does 10 damage randomly split between all enemies, and he gives you 3 mulligans. So, pretty good leader, I must say. Like, for 3 mulligans, you get to deal 10 damage. Like, that's amazing. I usually do that. I usually end up, like, if they go first on the turn, they play their unit, and if they use their freaking tactical advantage, easy on Greatsword into Herald, and that's like big beefy points right there. Or I can play Dogger depending on which one I have at the moment. So let's get into the cards we have here. I don't want to say like golds because they're like all mixed now, but depending on how many rations you up into it. So first we have the Strays of Spala, which is actually one of the first neutral monster cards to be introduced to Gwent, and he moves a unit from another row on its side. So it's kind of like a weaker Drowner. I don't know what. Actually, I have not seen what Drowner does yet. I haven't looked at all the cards, so I won't know some abilities. So, but Strays of Spala, they're used to set up our great swords for more value if we're like trying to mastercrafted spear something or whatever. The Pirate Captain has Bloodthirst 2, which is a new ability, which says if at least 2 enemies are damaged, then do this. Or it could be like Bloodthirst 5, which says, you know, if 5 enemies are damaged. But really good points right here. Demon Pirate Captain is 6 points. And he's for 4 rations. So I mean, usually he's either 3 or 6. But even for 3 points, I mean, it's pretty good for 4 rations. Wolfpack, damage an enemy by 2. Usually going to be 5 points with the Greatsword because 2 for its body, 2 damage, and then the buffing. Now the Mastercrafted Spear is worth 0 points, but this is an artifact which is new to Gwent. And the thing about this is you can play these low tempo plays now in Gwent because like the game has really changed, and Mastercrafted Spear is no exception. You can definitely just play it out and eat some ass. Armor Smith, we only run 1, but for 5 rations, you know, he buffs up our great swords. He's pretty cool. He buffs up Dogger. Woo, he buffs up nothing else, I believe. So we just gotta hope. Okay. Owzer's Thunder to hard control. He deals 5 damage. Most things are average 7. So he's mostly killing the medium things because 7. I mean 5 to 7's probably average, I should say. So yeah. Great swords. Great swords are like a 3-drop. So I mean, you know. Great swords are Axemen now. Delirium is the new whale, but you get to split 6 damage randomly between all units in an enemy row. This is sometimes better than Herald because Herald might just hit every single row that your great swords aren't on. Now I say that, but there's only 2 rows. But you know, he may lose that 50-50 and hit 100% on 1 row, and then you're fucked. Whereas this, you get to target the row. So it's, Delirium could be better than Herald at times, depending on how many times Herald hits. Freya's Blessing, revive any bronze unit. So usually we revive the Greatsword or the ship. People usually, whenever you bring back the ship, they usually forfeit for some reason. I don't know why. They're like big crybabies about it. Lacerate's pretty good. You set up with Strays of Spala again. If you don't really have Greatswords, this is still a good finisher because you just set it up with the Strays of Spala and you just lacerate them and then you Regis them. So I'm gonna skip to Regis real quick. Regis is so amazing, and I've managed to actually pull him off so far. It says damage all enemies on a row by 1. If any were destroyed, repeat this ability. So I managed to do it where there was a 4-drop on that row, and I even managed to kill that. So I killed the 1-drop, killed the 2-drop, killed the 3-drop, killed the 4-drop. So Regis is definitely something fun, and every time those things are damaged, the Greatswords and Dogger are buffed. So Regis is definitely a good inclusion in the deck. And even if it doesn't kill anything, he's still like a mini lacerate with a 2 body on him. So really good, really nice. So back to it. Longship. Whenever a unit is played on your opponent's side, damage it by 1. So this is basically the Savage Bear when Gwent first came out. Actually no, Savage Bear stayed the same, but Savage Bear when it first came out was a 4-drop, and this is a 4-drop. So basically Savage Bear when it came out. Dorangary of Vol is not the same anymore, but it does lock a unit, and locking's pretty good, I would say. And for a 6-point body to lock something, it's definitely amazing. Morkvarg, my favorite card, my beloved werewolf. His idea stayed the same, but his ability was changed a little bit, and that's what I love about it. It says when this unit moves to the graveyard, summon it to the melee row and give it doomed. So it's a 5-drop. Whenever it dies, it comes back as a 5-drop, but the next time he dies again, he's gone forever, which is still pretty good for this in the game. Torrential Rain is good for getting those points for the Greatswords and Dogger, and it's passive points as well. It gives you 8 points usually, and plus if you have the Greatsword and Dogger, you get a little bit more. Sigdrifa's right, summon a warrior from your graveyard. Our warriors, of course, are Greatsword and Dogger. Dogger is basically the new Darren, as I said, and Skelliger Storm is a better Torrential Rain for 2 turns. On turn start, damage all units on a row by 1. Of course, it's 2 less turns, but it damages more units in that short amount of time, which means if the opponent plans on passing soon, then you can, get points faster. So I think the 2-turn reduction is definitely worth the Skelliger Storm. We're gonna hop into a game right here. This should prove interesting. Look at her head ass being 6 points now. Let's see who goes first here. So I get to go first. So the way they fix the coin flip is that whenever you go first, you get this artifact on your side of the field that allows you to boost a unit by 5 whenever, and you get an extra mulligan. So let me think here. So I will mulligan the wolf pack. I'll keep Mastercrafted. I'll mulligan Alzir's Thunder, I'm pretty sure. No. He might have things in one of Alzir's. Damage and enemy by 1. Alright. Interesting. You see, thing is, I like Crop and Crate for Greatswords, but still, it's like I'd rather the Herald for it, because look, right now you could have played Greatsword on this row and then 10 damage to my 9-drop. Like, that's easy money right there.
So what's our plan?
I think this is where I Dogger it up. Alright. There we go. You see, look how much points we just like succeeded in. That was 20 points value right there. Wait, why? That's not how cards work. So this guy must be new to the thing. So now there's a certain hand limit. You have 10 card hand limit, and each person draws 3 cards now, right? So I'm not gonna be losing. I could just play another card if I felt like it. Just say fuck him, right? Which I might actually do since I don't want to discard a card. So I might use my Pirate Captain, just so I don't, because I also don't want a mulligan, right? Mulligans are a precious thing. So just to like,
told you it'd be worth it.
Keep our cards, we're gonna do this, end our turn, and then we're gonna pass. So now he's gonna be overdrawing too, and I'm gonna have the perfect hand. We're both gonna be at 10 cards. So, yeah, this guy definitely doesn't know how the game works now. Yeah, there he goes. Yep. Oof. Big oof right there for him. So I think I'm going to start off with the Mastercrafted Spear. This hand's actually really good. I like it. We have 2 Strays of Spalist for our Greatsword. We have the Revive on Dogger. Everything's just working out in our favor. So we're going to play this spear, and we're just going to pass. So wherever he puts his first unit is where we put our Greatsword at. Okay, yeah, we're gonna kill that before he can damage it by himself.
Pansy.
So if he wants to damage his own unit, so be it. I have 7 cards in my hand now, so I don't really have to worry about, you know, milling any cards anymore. Maybe I want to push a little more out of him just in case. I don't want to play my other Mastercrafted Spear, but I also don't want to like Strays of Spala. I might just do that though.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
I don't care about points here. Because I've already won the round, I'm just trying to thin him of his cards.
I haven't got all day.
Well, now that makes me want, wish I had passed. See, the problem is that all my cards are good, so I don't really want to use them. The other sucky thing is that if you use orders, you still have to play a card, right? So you have to do absolutely nothing to pass the turn. You can't do anything. You can't activate your leader's ability and then pass. You have to at least play a card all the time. So I think we just passed one. So of course that's doomed, so it's not going back to the grave. And we still have 2 mulligans versus his. Sir, I want to look at your mulligans. Sir, let me look at your mulligans. It's not letting me look at his mulligans. I feel like I'm being cheated in life. Okay, we get rid of the wolf pack. Regis is really good. Yeah, we should keep this.
Yep.
Alright, Mr. Mastercrafted, I got something for you. That's rough. That's really rough. If we play Dogger, he literally has 3 damage on the field just to deal with him. So who's to say he doesn't have another one to deal it with? I think we just lost here.
What do you need?
Who the fuck runs Epidemic? What? If you... What the hell? Am I being fucking bamboozled over here? What the hell kind of shit is that? What? Okay.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
You played that in the wrong row, sir. Oh my god. My ship is literally getting beat up by a man who doesn't know how to play the game. Oh my god. You see how I do it?
Uncrate!
I'm just gonna delirium here now. I mean, I actually don't have to delirium. I can go Dorangary, lock this, and then continue to hit that. I mean, this does 2, 3, and then he's gonna have that 4. Huh. I mean, but this will be a 5-drop, so we're kind of safe from that. So maybe I will just... Yeah, okay. Because we don't want to give him a revive if he has a revive. Because the moment we revive it, then it goes to melee. So then we're going to be really screwed.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
So we're going to hit this just so we can get our... fucking... bitch ass ticking. Regis. That's a big oof. Now that makes me wish I deliriumed.
Anything in particular interest you?
We basically lost because it's a hill. It's dealing 3 damage, and we don't have enough to like just stay ahead of it. So I mean, any unit he plays now, I mean, we're just kind of fucked. We should have delirium there. That was thinking that he didn't have delirium was a mistake.
I once lopped off 3 heads with
Okay.
one
Also, whenever
blow.
you do revive something, the lock goes away. Okay, at least I know this now. So even though he's a complete idiot, I still lost him. That's such a shame. Let's delirium this now. Yeah, fuck you. Four fucking. Yeah, we lost. Our last card is literally does like. Damn, that's such a shame. Oh, wait a moment.
Got a death wish?
It's not enough. Oh my god, he beat me by 1 point. No. Oh, it doesn't even tick to the other round anyway. All right. Damn. Such a rip. You see, I'm not running Sahil in mine. It's just too much fucking points. But I mean, I might. I mean, that just goes to show that dude won because he had a Sahil and I didn't. Like, cause he even played dog. Oh my god, that's so tilting. See, like, seeing these people not know what to do is so angering at times, because it's like, you've been waiting for this open PTR. The least you can do is read the card. It literally says melee, but that's none of my business. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, drink some protein milk, and I'll see you in the next video.